What's up guys? Today I wanted to talk a little bit about ring strength. Now ring strength is something that I haven't been really good at like my entire life. I was never really strong, I never really liked doing ring strength. It was always just a very weak thing and it was always an afterthought, like doing ring strength after training, just like a couple of crosses, maybe a Maltese here and there, and that's it. And while this did kind of work for like simpler moves like the cross, I think to go to the next level I really have to step it up. So my plan now is to do 2 or maybe 3 like really dedicated ring sessions. This program is about an hour and it has like 5 or 6 exercises in it. So let's just get into it. We start off with my bread and butter exercise, just these crosses and then lowering, and then the coach will help you to get back up. I do these 2 turns of 5 reps. Later in the program I will do another set of 2 turns with 5 reps. This is pretty much just to warm it up, to get everything nice and painful. Like the first 2 turns, well, pretty much all the crosses, they just hurt like hell. That's just to get into like the swing of things, kind of. It's funny because you don't swing when you're doing ring strength. You have swing elements and strength elements, and now we don't do swing elements, we just do strength elements. And then next up we do Azarians. This is one element that I really want to get on rings. Like, it's such a cool element, such an iconic move, and I see everybody doing it, but I can't do it. And that is just because I haven't practiced it enough. Like, physically I'm strong enough to just hold a cross, and I'm pretty good at that, but the Azarian is just a different beast, man. It's so technical, and you have to push at exactly the right moment to exactly the right angle. It's just a super hard move, so we keep that kind of in front of the program to just warm up and then immediately go into those technique exercises. After that we do a couple of Malteses. These again are not really that technical, but still a little bit technical. You still have to keep like the balance. That's one thing that I'm still kind of struggling with the Maltese. It's like making sure that the rings are in the right place, because if you go a little bit too wide you fall backwards, and if you go a little bit too close then you just fall forward and it's just way heavier. So it's just that tiny sweet spot which is like the best, and it's super hard to find, and it's excruciating, it's painful, it's heavy. My head always just blows up because I can't breathe when I'm in that exercise, but we have to keep doing it if we want to become a ring boy. Alright, and then after those Malteses we do a different variant of the Maltese. We do something that I call a block Maltese. So you get 2 blocks or 2 springboards or whatever. You kick up to a kind of shoulder stand kind of thing. Then you lower it to the Maltese and then back to handstand. We do also that 5 times. Right now I'm doing it 2 times. But next week I will move it up to 3 times, because this is still a new exercise for me. Just want to keep it at a doable level, because I'm still pretty sore afterwards, after each session. And once I don't get sore anymore, we'll just add in 1 set of that, and then until I don't get sore from that anymore, we just keep like building up the sets and stuff until eventually we feel like this has been enough for this program, and then we'll just build an entirely new program. That will be after like 2 or 3 months. And after those block Malteses, we go back to the cross, and this is where it gets really painful, because my coach will just lower me a little bit lower, so like the cross is here, me even more to like here, and then I have to get up again. And like this part, oh, this is so heavy and so painful, like on this part of your chest. It's like that exact part when you do your Azarian a little bit too low, you get a little bit under it. If you can do that, then you're a monster, and then you look at every SR reel. So we kind of just want to get the range of motion a little bit more with the second couple of sets. And once we finish that torture exercise, I will just finish it up with some weights. I do these little like under grip bench press dumbbell things. It's nice because it gets the exact angle that you get from a Maltese, but you don't get the stress on the bicep tendon that you get from the cross and the Maltese, because I've already done so much of that work on the tendon that day. I kind of want to do something with like bent arms. So we choose that exercise. I feel like it does translate pretty well to a Maltese. Now this isn't the best exercise to learn a Maltese. Obviously the best exercise to learn a Maltese is obviously a Maltese, but I feel like this is a pretty good thing to add at the end of the routine to like get yourself completely empty and just get everything out of there in a pretty safe way. That's just a nice way to finish up the routine for me. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to tell you guys in this video. If you have any questions about this or any other things, then just leave it in the comments. I'll make sure to get back to you. And yeah, that's it. See you in the next one. Peace.